The 1967 Washington quarter is worth roughly $7.50 to $10 in mint state condition. In higher mint state grades, a circulation strike can range from $25 to $150. In the upper echelon of grades MS 68 and higher, the coins are very scarce and could fetch several $100s to over $1,000. The 1967 no mint mark half dollar has a very high mintage of approximately 300 million, but it is still a valuable coin for collectors. It can retail for between $3 and $4 in circulated condition. Although uncirculated specimens can go for as much as $20 or more, the quarter dollar is an American coin worth 25 C, hence its nickname. In the old days, some people called them 2 bits instead of a quarter, so let's learn the trivia behind this name. Back then, the Spanish dollar was one of the most popular trade coins. It was a Mexican coin that was worth 8 reals. The coin could also be physically chopped into 8 wedges called bits. It was a common way to make change back then because the coin was pure silver. 2 bits were worth 25 American cents. So 2 bits were equivalent to a quarter. Original quarters were made of silver too, and each coin was worth its melt value in silver. Their value was based on the current market price of silver. From 1796, quarters had 6.014 g of fine silver. It's a bit puzzling because the coins actually contained 6.739 g of raw silver, but only 6 of those grams were fine silver. The official proportion was 89.24% fine silver. After 1838, the amount was raised roughly 1 percentage point to 90%. For reference, sterling silver is at least 92.5% silver, with the rest being base metals like copper. Quarters were just shy of sterling. But with the price of silver shooting up, quarters soon outranked their face value, so instead of trading them as legal tender, you could make more money by melting them down. These made people hoard silver quarters as tangible tokens. It led to the Johnson sandwich, which was introduced and named for Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States. This sandwich was a copper-nickel-clad coin. The obverse and reverse were a cupronickel mix of 75% copper and 25% silver. And the middle section was pure copper. So the metal composition of clad quarters became 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. These clad coins are only worth their face value of 25 C because base metals don't earn much when you melt them. But what was so special about the 1967 quarter? Well, from 1938 to 1998, quarters had the head of George Washington on the obverse, the head side. He was the first president of the American Republic after the Revolutionary War won our independence from the British in 1776. The reverse of the coin, that's the tail side, had an eagle with its wings spread out. The eagle held arrows in its talons and had olive branches underneath. All quarters bore these devices except for the bicentennial 1776 to 1976 drummer boy quarters. Those had a military drummer on the reverse side. After 1998, the reverse of the quarter often changed. 1967 quarters have no mint mark, so you'd assume they were from the Philadelphia Mint. In truth, silver prices were shooting up, so lots of Americans hoarded coins for their melt value, causing a coin shortage. The mint responded by releasing more coins, and from 1965 to 1967, none of these coins bore mint marks. The goal was to discourage speculation based on the coin's source mint. No proof coins were struck in 1967, but they did make satin sets.